Hello and welcome, my dear students. I am Rohan sir from Mehdi English Medium School. I welcome my all dear third standard little gems in today's science class. My dear little gems, in the previous few lectures we were solving the question banks of chapter number 3 and 4 as chapter 1 and 2, for which we have already taken the exam of FA1, yet it will come in SA1 most probably, but still we were just revising chapter 3 and 4, as chapter 1 and 2 you might have revised a lot of time for exam. So chapter 3 and 4 we have done the question banks of chapter 3 and 4 individually, as well as we have done it in the merged form. Now that you have done those things, many students are sending me the work they are doing in the lecture. Many students are sending me the thoughts which I have asked them to send me every day, so that I can display the new thoughts along with your name on the TV screen, so that every single child will be able to see your thought. So I hope that you will send me the thoughts with your names, so that I'll be able to display it on the TV. So now, before I show you today's agenda, I hope that you all are sitting with your books and your pencils ready, and I hope that you are all set to solve the new question bank. Now you will say, sir, we have finished question bank of chapter 3 and 4. Now which question bank are you talking about? So just have a look. What are we going to do today is question bank of chapter number 5, solid, liquid and gas, which I just explained you in the last few lectures before doing the revision. So chapter 5 was the last chapter I explained you in your science. So question bank of chapter 3 and 4 we have done. Now we are about to solve the question bank of chapter 5 in 2 lectures. Now what this question bank is containing, the contents are written here, if you can see on your screen. But before that, now I hope that you are ready with your books. So just give the heading revision question bank, and below that give proper heading chapter number 5, and also don't fail to write today's date. See, many are doing the work, but many are forgetting to send the homework. So make sure whenever you do your work, you have to send it to the teachers. So what is the content of today's lecture? Fill in the blanks, give one word answer, choose the incorrect word and replace it, and match the following. This is not the sequence, this is just the content. So I hope that now you are aware with what are we going to do today. You know what is the content within, and you are ready with the heading revision question bank chapter number 5. So now that if you have given the heading revision chapter number 5 question bank, I hope that you have even written the date in the date column, or anywhere on the page it should be highlighted, so that when you send the work we will be able to note your name along with the date. So what is the first heading you are supposed to give is choose the incorrect word and replace it, or you can simply give the heading replace the word. If you don't want to go for such a lengthy heading, you can just simply give the heading replace the word, because this is what we even did in chapter number 3 and 4 question banks. So now I hope that you are familiar with what are we going to do here. And you know that you have to write the incorrect word and the correct word in your books. You don't write the sentences, you just read the sentences on your screen, and then you have to write the incorrect and the correct word quickly before I display it on the screen. Even if you write it when I display it, I'm not going to check anything because I'm not sitting with you, but still I have faith in you that you are going to write it on your own, and later when I display it after a few seconds you will check it. So I hope that you have given the heading replace the words. Now the first sentence is here in front of you on your screens. There are two states of matter found in nature. There are two states of matter found in nature. So which word, students, do you think is incorrect? Please write it down. Even write the correct word, whichever you feel. There are two states of matter found in nature. So incorrect word is here, two. There are dash states of matter found in nature. So two is incorrect, I removed it. So now it remains blank. There are dash states of matter found in nature. So I hope that you have written the answers. Instead of 2, it should be 3. Solid, liquid and gas. So 3 states of matter, isn't it? So I hope that many have written the correct answer on their own. If not, you are free to write from the screen, but only in the worst case. Otherwise, I'll be very happy if you will try to write the answers on your own. So please repeat this sentence after me. There are 3 states of matter found in nature. Clear enough? Okay, moving on to next one, number 2. Let me just read the question. When we boil water, it forms matter. So which word do you think is incorrect here? When we boil water, it forms matter. Please write the incorrect word first. Which word do you think is incorrect here? So let's see which word is incorrect. The incorrect word is matter. So now if we remove that, the question will be like, when we boil water, it forms dash. So what does it forms when we boil the water? Please write the correct word, students. Okay, so here is the correct answer. It forms vapor. So the correct spelling of vapor is V-A-P-O-U-R, but here when we type in the computer, it becomes V-A-P-O-R. It is same as like color. Now if you type the color, the correct spelling is C-O-L-O-R, but otherwise grammatically it is C-O-L-O-U-R. So nothing to worry about. You have to just focus on the correct word. So here the correct word is vapor. So when we boil the water, it forms vapor. Please repeat this sentence after me, and if you want, you can write the answers properly in the way I have written, or you can just put the space and you can write the answer. So please repeat it loudly and clearly. So you know that when we boil water, it forms vapor and not the matter, right? So vapor is a kind of gas. Now I hope that you have written this. Moving on to next one, number 3. Due to their fixed shape, liquids fail to take the shape of container. Which word is incorrect here, students? It is very clear if you have gone through the chapter number 5 properly. Due to their fixed shape, liquids fail to take the shape of container. Which word goes wrong here? So I hope that you have written the incorrect word. Let's see what the incorrect word is. It is liquid. You see, liquids don't have fixed shape, isn't it? It goes with the flow. wherever you keep it, in whichever container, it takes the shape of that particular container. So liquids don't have fixed shape. So now if we remove the liquid, the question will be like, due to their fixed shape, dash fail to take the shape of container. Please write your answers. So please compare your answer now. The correct answer is solids. So please repeat this statement after me loudly, clearly. Due to their fixed shape, solids fail to take the shape of container. Clear enough? You know that solid have the fixed shape and they do not take the shape of container. So solid is the correct answer here. Number 4. Gases do not flow easily. Please write the incorrect word. Which word goes incorrect here? You see, you cannot change half of the statement. So you only have to choose the word which makes this sentence meaningless. Only one word. So gases do not flow easily. So by changing which word, you will get the correct statement. That is what you have to focus on. So let's see which the correct incorrect word is. Here the incorrect word is gases. If we remove the word gases, now the sentence will be like, dash do not flow easily. Dash do not flow easily. So let's see what the correct word is, students. The correct word is solid. Correct? Solid has a fixed shape, so it do not flow easily. So please repeat this statement after me, and for those who are writing, write it quickly. Solid do not flow easily. Clear enough? Moving on to next one. Now students, give another heading either on the same page, leaving 2 lines, or on the next page, whichever is convenient for you. Give another heading, give one word. If even you don't want to write the full sentence, whatever I have written, you can just write give one word. But please don't write G or W. This is what you usually do in English. So please don't write that. Write give one word full form. Okay, so what are you supposed to do? Write answers only. You have to write the answers only, but please make sure you try to write the answers before I display it here on the screen. Try to test yourself, your knowledge, because anyways you are going to get the correct answer and no one is going to punish you for writing the incorrect answer. So my suggestion to you is to write the answers before I display it. Try to write it. Okay, anyways, I hope that you have given the heading. Here the first sentence is, the process in which liquid changes into solid. The process in which liquid changes into solid. So you have to just give the word for this process. I hope that you are writing your answers. You are trying to write the correct answer. So let's see what the correct answer is. The correct answer is freezing. Okay, so when you freeze the liquid, it becomes solid. The good example is when you keep the water in the deep freezing freezer, it converts into the ice. So liquid changes into the solid. So please repeat this statement after me. The process in which liquid changes into solid is called freezing. Clear enough? I hope that you got sufficient time to write just the one word answer. Number 2. A substance that has no shape or size of its own. A substance which has no shape or size of its own. Please try to write the answer, try to understand the statement and write the answer, because it's very easy. It's pretty easy if you have watched my explanation videos. So let's see what the correct answer is. If you have tried, just try to check your answers. The correct answer is gas. Gas has no shape or size of its own. Moreover, if we put it into the box, it will spread all over into the box. Unlike liquid, liquid will still take the size of the box. It will take the shape of the box. So please repeat this statement after me, and meanwhile those who are writing, write it quickly. A substance that has no shape or size of its own. Answer: gas. Okay, moving on to number 3. When we freeze water, we get, the statement is half. So when we freeze water, we get what? Please write the answer. I hope that now all of you might be writing the answers. All of you have already written the answer, I am damn sure, because this is very easy. What do we get if we freeze the water? Just before 2 statements I explained you what is it. So here the answer is we get ice. Correct? When we freeze the water, we get ice, obviously. So moving on to section 3 of the lecture. Please give another heading, fill in the blanks. Now again the choice is yours. If you want to write it on the same page or if you want to write it on the next page, you just have to write the answers and nothing else. But when you just write the answers, it is your duty to write the answers on your own before I display it, so that you will be able to know how much do you remember and how much have you forgotten and how much revision do you need. That is why these question banks, I bring it to you after the exams. So I hope that you are given the heading fill in the blanks, in which you just have to write the answer numbers and answers properly. Number 1. You see, I have given you the hint here so that you will be able to at least imagine the answers. So let me read the question. S dash condenses to form water. S dash condenses to form water. Now dash condenses to form the water. Please write the answer if you know or if you have any idea regarding the answer. So let's see what the correct answer is. If you haven't written, write it down. Correct answer is steam. So steam condenses to form the water. When the steam cools down, it becomes the water, and that is called condensation, isn't it? So I hope that you have written the answer, students. STEAM, steam. Please repeat this statement after me. Steam condenses to form water. Okay, moving on to next one. W dash vapor and oxygen are 2 examples of gases. So W dash, that means this word starts with W. Which word is this? Are the 2 examples of gases. The first word is half, whereas the second word is oxygen. These are the 2 examples. So try to guess the correct answer. So I hope that those who are knowing, they have already written the answers. Let's see what the correct answer is. Correct answer is water. So water vapor and oxygen are 2 examples of gases. Please repeat this statement after me. Water vapor and oxygen are 2 examples of gases. Clear enough? Okay, let's move on to the next one. Number 3. G dash are all around us. G dash are all around us. So what do you think, students? what will be the correct answer? Dash are all around us, and that word starts with G. Let's see what the correct answer is. I have given you 2 to 3 seconds. Now let's see what the correct answer is. Gases. It is written even in your textbook in the gas part, from the solid, liquid and gas, that gases are all around us. Oxygen is also a kind of gas which we breathe in, which we inhale. Please repeat this statement after me. Gases are all around us. Okay? Now, number 4. M dash is a process of changing solid into liquid. M dash is the process. So, the name of the process starts with M. So, which process changes the solid into liquid? And it should start with M. So, for those who have written the answer, excellent job. Let's see what the correct answer is. And please, those who haven't written this, write it down. The correct answer is melting. So, melting is a process of changing solid into liquid, obviously. So, now you know that melting is the process of changing solid into liquid. So, when you melt the ice, it becomes water. That is the process of melting, isn't it? Now, the diagram for the same is also given in your textbooks if you have gone through the textbook properly. Anyways, I hope that you have written this answer and you will remember what the melting is. Number 5. O dash is a gas and is not visible to us. O dash is the gas. So now the name of this gas starts from O. Please write your answers. Which gas starts with O? This is what you should know. You should remember this, because this is the easiest one and the important one. So let's see what the correct answer is. The correct answer is oxygen. Please repeat this after me. Oxygen is a gas and is not visible to us. Clear enough? I hope that this was the easy one. Now students, match the following. This is very important. You have to write it on the new page compulsorily. Give the heading, match the following, and you know what to do. You have to make the column A and B. But for the first time you just have to write column A. But don't write the things of column B, because you know that while we write the answers, at that time we write column B, not now, because now the options are shuffled. Options are not arranged properly. So you don't write B, just write A, and here is column A. In column A is mixture of gases, B is living things, C liquid, whereas D steam. So just write this side. I will display column B now, but don't write it now. When I display the answers, at that time you have to write column B, correct answers. So please write it down. A mixture of gases, B living things, C liquid, whereas D steam. And here are the options: milk, boiling, air, oxygen. Milk, boiling, air, oxygen. So now try to match it just orally, don't write the answers now. Mixture of gases. So can you match this with the milk? Obviously not. Can you match it with the boiling? Boiling has nothing to do with the mixture of gases, isn't it? Can you match it with the air? Yes, you can match it with the air, because air is a mixture of various gases. Can you match it with the oxygen? No, oxygen is not the mixture of the gases. Oxygen is a kind of gas. So living things, can you match it with the milk? Okay, you can match it because living things have milk, they drink the milk. But can you match this living thing with any other match? Yes, you can match it with the oxygen, isn't it? Because living things needs oxygen. Then what about liquid? Can you match it with the boiling? Or can you match it with the milk? Which is the best match? That is what you have to think here. So let's see what the correct answers are. If you have written column A properly, that's it. Now you just write the answers. This is column B, correct answer. Please try to write properly the correct answers of column B as it is written here. Questions will be as it is on the left hand side, column A. These are the correct answers which I have changed. So mixture of gases, that means air, like I said, various kinds of gases are there in the air. Then coming on to living things, is best matched with the oxygen, because living thing needs oxygen to live, to survive. Then coming on to liquid, see, liquid we can match with the milk because milk is a kind of liquid, isn't it? And then the last one, steam, that matches with the boiling. So when you boil the water, it generates the steam, so it matches with this. Please write the answers properly. Air, oxygen, milk and boiling. Air, oxygen, milk and boiling. Look at the answers properly and just write it down, because only one word answers are there, not more than a word. Air, oxygen, milk and boiling, respectively with mixture of gases, living things, liquid and steam. So this is what you have already written, and I asked you to write it down while I was explaining you the pair. I hope that you got the sufficient time to write this. So now I hope that you have written the answers properly. Mixture of gases matches with the air, living things matches with the oxygen, liquid matches with the milk, whereas D, steam, matches with the boiling. So students, that was the end of today's session, today's lecture. Please fold your hands, keep your pencils down, and this is the thought of today, thought for the day. Time is money, which is given by our brilliant student Alwani Sakina. So Alwani Sakina has given an excellent thought, time is money. Now time is money, that does not mean actually the physical notes or coin of money. Time is money means time is as much important as the money is in today's generation. Without money one cannot survive, but without time also, without respecting the time, one cannot survive. So that simply means that time to time you have to watch the lectures, time to time you have to submit your work. If you submit your work on the time, obviously your name is displayed on the lectures on the time. So it is give and take of time only which makes you important and which makes you the brilliant person. So when you walk on the time, when you work on the time, money is consequence which you are going to get anyhow. So I hope that you got the meaning of this thought, and I thanks Alwani Kulsum. I respect her thought and I respect her opinion about the time. Thanks once again Alwani Sakina for sharing such a wonderful thought. So hope that you will send the work to the teacher, students. Whatever work you have done, you have to send it regularly, as you all know. Thanks for watching the lecture. At last, I would like to say that try to do the work regularly, watch the lectures regularly, and send the teachers your work whatever you have done. Once again, goodbye, stay safe, stay home.